James Cebulski for EA Sports. Both squads bringing their A-listers here for this one in this EA SHL Club Showdown. It's about to go down. We are underway here, and let the game begin. Oh, he got hit by a freight train there. What a collision.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Anaheim's got the puck against the boards. Looks to set up at the point now. Answered the call there.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Picked off in the open ice. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Quick feed down low. Great poke check on the reach. Oh, and he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. Sends it home. Scores! Takes the deflection off a skate and past the goalie.
If you want to play fast, you have to have quick transition and a quick counterattack, and it's exemplified here with numbers off of the rush, catching their opponent flat-footed, and they're able to bury it.
Washington's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling, because it doesn't happen often, James. The one thing that does get a smile is a great start, because they now know that you were ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side, too.
Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And he takes the feed. Along the half wall with the puck. Handles the pass in the corner. He's him up! Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Feed to the middle!
Puck 3 times by the time that I've been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he does it. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it.
He's got a step! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save. Well, the PK is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by 1. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
Washington's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the face-off, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
Avoids the poke check. Scores! And we are tied, courtesy of that short-handed tally.
Well, this is a critical moment in the game. The PK unit goes out there, and they just don't want to build a further deficit. They're waiting to get back to even strength to strike, and instead, they do it while they're short-handed, James. What a swing of momentum. Well, this shorty just shows you how quickly the game can change. You're down by a goal. You want to make sure that the deficit isn't 2 and kill it off. And you wind up going the other way and getting the shorty, which winds up being the equalizer.
Anaheim quickly erased that 1-goal deficit here in the first.
Yeah, they found a way to have that counter punch to get on the board as well here, James. And that can be tough to do when you don't get the start you wanted. You know you're all pumped up in the dressing room. When you come out, you just don't have it. You got to chip away at it. That's what they've done throughout the period, and they wind up getting a goal.
Cronwall's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And off the draw, they take the puck. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. The Screaming Eagles gain possession. Angles it over to Powers. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes it right in the chest. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead. Powers is ready for the face-off as we are about to resume this power play. Nice job tying up his opponent. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Stopped with ease. Washington's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shorthanded goal.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
Steps into all of that. Oh, that's using the body there on the block. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender. Anaheim's got the puck along the boards. Takes the feed. Takes it to the net. Loses his balance on the play. Anaheim's got a hold of it along the wall. Henske's got it against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Champion. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. He says, let's get physical on that play. Huge steal in his own end. The Mighty Ducks played along the wing. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save in front. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest.
Well, this is a highly entertaining game here, James. The puck goes one way and then the other. It's a track meet out there. Coaches certainly won't like it because it means that neither team's playing strong defense.
Powers takes possession right off the draw. Takes the pass. Anaheim's got the puck in their own end. The Mighty Ducks looking against the half wall. Moves it to Champion. Scores! The defender put it into his own net. Anaheim's gone up by one after that goal here in the first.
Well, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. You got a little bit of jump to your step. You're more confident. Now you got to attack. You got to push when your opponent's down.
Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Throws it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Late goings of this period. Anaheim's got a one-goal lead. Cronwall's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Comes up with a stop. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Anaheim's looked great thus far, leading here late in the first period. First period nearly in the books here. Washington's got the puck inside the defensive zone. That's a solid check on the play. The Mighty Ducks have it now. And now he moves it quickly to Hensky. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Batteries are charged up, and here we go with period number 2. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
The Mighty Ducks are being rewarded for getting pucks and funneling them through to the net, James. Not on the perimeter, they're looking to attack.
Henske's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. The Screaming Eagles take possession in the defensive end. Washington's got it along the wall. And he makes a save there.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. They've got some momentum here. Big time stop.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Slides the puck down low. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Tries to feed it over to Champion. He carries the puck up along the wing. Rocks him on the play. Takes it to the front. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in. Love the spatial awareness on this shot. He knew he didn't have much time. He gets it off in the inner slot, and he scores.
Anaheim's extended the lead to 2.
Well, James, it's exactly where you want to be. You have a 2-goal cushion here, but you also know that your opponent's going to start pressing. There's a lot of game left here, and if they get within 1, they'll be within striking distance.
Great pressure with the stick.
Well, this is a critical play. I mean, this is a high-danger area, and he's able to put his stick out at the right timing to be able to disrupt it. Not easy as a defender to have that kind of timing in an active stick.
Washington's gained possession along the boards. Anaheim's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, he hammered him.
He knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in a game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Anaheim's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Powers wins the faceoff. Picks up the puck in his own end. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Mighty Ducks are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
He is such a dangerous penalty killer, James, and now he's on the other side of it. He's in the penalty box, so they're going to have to figure out how to kill it off without him available.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Anaheim's looking to break out. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Puts it on net. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. The Screaming Eagles slide it through center. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Cronwall's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Sends it over to Hemsky. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Sends a pass over. Solid hit on the play. From the left side, moves it up ahead. And there's the save. Penalty has expired. Both sides back to even strength.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
Here in the back half of this period, the Mighty Ducks have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Powers is brought down. A penalty on the way. Here's the official call. The Mighty Ducks are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
Power play, you have so much ice available, you have to forget about the shorty you gave up earlier. Listen, you got the player advantage, you got to take it.
From the point. Oh, an even better save. Brenby's got the puck. Huge hit against the glass.
I love the physicality in this game, but now there's going to be a stoppage in play, James, as that glass, it is broken.
Cronwall's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. And a great save. Jordan's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Trying to clear, and the puck's out of harm's way. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or target on his back, James.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired. Nearing the point. And that skips out of the offensive end. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Sends the pass down low. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Washington's got it in their own zone. Receives the pass. Great hit on the play. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Here's a chance. Big time stop with the glove.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Anaheim's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. Cronwall's won the draw inside his own end. Passes the puck over to Bones. Here's a shot. The Mighty Ducks gain possession in their own end. Slides it over with pace to Cronwall. Washington's got a hold of the puck in their own end, but the clock is winding down. To his teammate, and that pass goes off a stick. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down, and there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Final frame is underway here. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Washington
Scores! And they do it again and again and again!
The coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Anaheim's on the attack. Oh, look at this. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Off a stick and they can't connect. Unable to reach that one. Takes the feed from the left side.
Hemsky's been buzzing out there, James, tonight. I mean, he already has a goal. This is a blowout game. A time to pad the stats.
Jordan's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Anaheim's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. The Mighty Ducks win the draw here in their own end. Now a quick pass to Hemsky. Cuts into the paint! Oh, wow! What a save with the glove!
Champion's been dancing with the puck on his stick all night long here. I really feel like he's been a driver of play. He's had multiple good looks on net and finally capitalizes. Love that he didn't get frustrated. Love that he continued to get to the pockets on the ice, and he gets rewarded for it.
Washington's got it across the line. Here's a chance, sends it in front. It scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
Well, it's hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there, and you got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
Washington's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James.
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Anaheim's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Grabs the puck in the corner. Works it across to Rempe. Moves the puck to Powers. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. And he takes the pass. Crunches him into the boards. Takes control of the puck. Anaheim's looking to break out of their own end. The Mighty Ducks gain the zone. Cuts to the paint. Picked up along the boards by Cronwall. Back to the point it goes. Gets in front of it for the block. Sends it in on the attack. Slides it diagonally to Assels. Handles the pass. And the puck departs the zone. Oh, look at this chance. Oh, a clutch save.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark of the frame, Anaheim's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. How did he stop that one?
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Right on the doorstep, he pounces on the rebound and puts it home.
James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your opponent guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop you, and in this case, they couldn't.
Washington's got one back here in the third, but they still need another.
They're going to have to swarm the puck and find a way to retrieve it. And it's shot selection as well. Good opportunities, get to the slot and find a way to convert.
Good stand-up hit on the play. Quick feed to Hemsky. Anaheim's got the puck against the half wall. Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James? And he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else.
Anaheim's extended the lead to 2 goals now in this third period.
Oh, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. I think everyone can exhale with that 2-goal cushion now, but it's also about staying aggressive. Listen, if you have the puck, your opponent doesn't, and they can't be a threat.
Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Score! And they needed that.
Oh, they certainly did. Now they're within one. They're within striking distance of the equalizer here, James. They're playing on their toes. It's about staying there and keeping the foot to the pedal.
Washington's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up one. Now they're within 1 goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this faceoff and dictate the pace.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
But when you're on, James, and just look at a highlight reel of the hat trick that he's had tonight. I mean, he does it different ways, but that puck is on his stick. He has found his way to the net, and he's converted 3 times tonight. I mean, you just have to get the puck to...
Scores! And he did it again! It's a night to remember! Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck.
Anaheim's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Here's a short pass to Cronwall. Takes the feed at the point. Quick pass to Cronwall. And a solid save there as we play on. There's another consecutive save.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
And that pass is redirected. Cronwall's going to play it against the half wall. Comes up with the stop. A great play to use the wall handling the pass. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover.
Anaheim's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Slides the puck across to Cronwall. Oh, and he had the answer on that one.
Rempe's been a catalyst to the offense tonight. Multiple points in this game, and he's very unpredictable, James, and that's tough. Anytime you're playing an unpredictable player, you don't know what they're going to do, so you have to pick a poison, and often you choose wrong, and he certainly put it on point. He's made some great passes, and he's executed.
And now he passes up to Powers. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Washington's got a hold of the puck now. Delayed penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. The Mighty Ducks have been handed 2 for interference.
Well, sitting with a comfortable lead, this penalty is going to mean nothing right now, James.
their effort in this EASHL challenge. I mean, they were ready. They were amped up for this one, clearly.
Well, this was a complete team effort. They wanted the bragging rights. They wanted to come out on top of this challenge. It was an impressive win.
teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Mighty Ducks kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
Anaheim's early lead in this one, a direct result, Cheryl, of moving their feet.
They're moving their feet and they're moving the puck, and this gives them a little bit of a cushion to play free, and you get your entire bench into the game early. You show good habits, and you get rewarded for it.
And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Handles the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that's off a stick. Denies him in close. Ramsey's lugging the puck. Gives him a jolt with that hit. The Devils carry it along the wall. Fires it on net. Scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
New Jersey's got to be feeling good about their game once again, evening the score so quickly.
Yeah, and that's a counterpunch, right? And that's what the coach wants to see. You can get down by one, you're in a deficit, but you don't dig the hole deeper or further down. You find a way to be assertive. What I like about their game is they found a way to get physically engaged, and with that has come more opportunity.
Play is called for offside. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. New Jersey's won the draw in the neutral zone. Grabs the puck at center. Moves it quickly over to Cronwall. Feeds it over. Moves it to Spurdy. Can't get a hold of that pass. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Moves the puck. Anaheim's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza. How does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
The Mighty Ducks will play it in their own end. Puck grab by Sparty. Anaheim's got possession of the puck.
Gordon's a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and outwill and outbattle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Quick pass across to Hemsky. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Oh, he misfires on that. New Jersey's got the puck. Stewart's crossed the line and gained the zone. Shot! Oh, just goes off his glove and it stays out.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
On the attack along the boards. Champions taking it from his own end. New Jersey's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Jordan's gonna hang on to the puck for a whistle.
I always say, to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Champions got it in the defensive zone. Puck picked up, puts it off the post.
Anaheim's been working hard and have put forth a strong effort throughout this entire game, and that's the reason they have the lead. They wanted to extend the cushion, but unfortunately, bad luck on their side, or maybe it was good position.
And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. I love his touches on this play and how he is around it all the time here. Right from the start of his shift, he initiates contact. He separates a player from puck here, James, and that's how they get possession. But then he gets another touch because he advances with the puck, and he gets rewarded with the goal.
The Mighty Ducks going to work on offense. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Here in the late going of the frame, Anaheim's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. The Devils get a hold of the puck along the boards. From his own end, he moves it up ahead and makes the routine save. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. New Jersey still trailing here in this opening period despite excellent scoring opportunities in the offensive zone. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already 1 period played in this one. How do you assess this?
New Jersey's start was lackluster, James, and their coaches will not be impressed. I mean, they didn't manage the puck at the blue lines. They turned it over a lot. They're going to have to find a way to have quick close support and try and create some kind of momentum heading into the second.
Moves it around along the half wall. Pokes it away in his own end. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you got to love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Oh, just a great heads-up play by Ramsey. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Anaheim's got the puck. Levels him with a hit. And he takes the dish. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Shot attempt completely fails on that. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Drives to the paint. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Denies him again.
Well, with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
Gets it over to Spurdy. With possession along the wall. Knocked away. New Jersey's got the puck along the boards. Anaheim's got it from behind the net. And he slides it quickly to Hemsky. Skates to the crease. Fantastic save.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off.
Picked up along the wall by Spurdy. Oh, and he makes another save.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Shuts him down.
Temple's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
And it's a quick pass to Stewart. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And that's deflected. And he sidesteps the check there. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
And a great save.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Champion scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Slides it over to Kronwall. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Puts it on net. Oh, what reflexes to make that pad save.
Gordon's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
New Jersey's got the puck in their own end. Takes a shot, and that one's denied. Getting into the later stages of this period, Anaheim's been the better team, and the scoreboard shows it. 4-1 is where we sit. New Jersey's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Sparty's got it along the wing. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Big hit, and that frees up possession. Slides the puck over to Champion. Sends it out in front. It's scores! What a play! The Mighty Ducks are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but it can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
And they score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. But they found a little bit of light here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum.
New Jersey's got to find a way to build on this now. This is the time.
It certainly is, James, and that's something to build off when you get a goal. You can't sit idly by like you have all game. You have to find a way to execute and create some momentum and more offense if they want to get back in the game.
Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Mighty Ducks win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. The Mighty Ducks have been handed 2 minutes for hooking.
Oh, that's a tough way to start a game. I get it. The adrenaline's flowing, and sometimes you're just a little too over-aggressive.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
And a strong effort on that play. Oh, look out! What a collision into the boards.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
New Jersey's got the puck along the wall, and he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Ramsey's moving the puck through his own zone, and he can't hang on after that hit. Huge steal in his own end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Puck picked up in the open ice. Both sides back to even strength. A great effort by the penalty killers there.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
Takes the stretch pass in the open ice. Oh, he'll feel that one. Angles it over to Stewart. There's a collision with some authority. Oh, stick save and a beaut. Jordan's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
That hit right there, it tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. But most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Ramsey. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. Directed over to Hemsky. Takes a shot.
Temple's able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Good stand-up hit. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Here's an odd man rush. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Here's a short pass to Hemsky. What a steal in his own end. And that one's turned away. Grabbed along the boards by Sparty. Oh, and another save. Stewart's got it in the offensive zone. New Jersey's playing it from the side. Reaches out and uses the stick. New Jersey's got control of it now here on the offensive end. Big time stop there.
Sorry, James. Didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues.
Loses the coverage there. New Jersey's got the puck against the boards. And that's broken up with a stick in front. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
These are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is slinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
Anaheim's got it in the defensive zone. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And a good solid hit on that play. Quick shot! Turned aside with a glove by Temple. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Well past the midway mark of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. New Jersey's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Ramsey stick handling in his own zone. They've got the defense outnumbered. He scores! New Jersey's taking the 1-0 lead here late in this first period.
Well, anytime a goal is scored, James, it's a momentum builder for their team. And you know what? At the end of a period, it creates even more energy. You got the body language, you got the energy hitting the dressing room, and you get set to start the second. Now you got all that positive pent-up energy, and you look to start the second the same way you ended the first.
Shakes off the coverage. Can't keep a hold of it. Bank pass off the boards.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Shuts him down. New Jersey's got the puck in the defensive end. Shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Quick snap. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
That'll create some separation. A chance in front. Oh, and just gets a piece of it. He got all of that one. Big play inside the defensive zone. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.